So, hello dear friends, this is Alkistis from Athens, Greece, and we're continuing along on the series to do with building your self-confidence. And the last video had to do with self-awareness and self-observation. But what I wanted to talk about today was a key, another key that will help you flip any situation from a negative into a positive. Would you like that? Would you like to have such a key? Who wouldn't? Now, the ancient Greek philosopher said once that ουδέν κακό αμυγές καλού, which means nothing bad happens that doesn't have one positive thing within it. That is, every bad situation has a present in it. There's something good in it. There's a gift in there. So keeping this wonderful wisdom in mind, I would use a certain, if you like, life principle. Because people who have self-confidence have a certain framework within which they are working. They're playing the game of life through a certain framework. And one of the main frameworks, just like this frame of this video, is the frame that is the following. It says, everything that happens to me, I will use for my self-empowerment. Let me repeat that again. No matter what happens to me, whatever is happening in the inside or in the outside world, okay, it is, I will use it for my self-empowerment. Okay, without harming anybody else. Okay, we want sustainable results. All we're saying is that no matter what happens, you are going to use and twist you're going to flip the situation, you're going to look at it differently until you find a way that it is beneficial for you. So, if you break up with your boyfriend, this is not a problem, it's an opportunity. If you get fired, this is not a problem, it's an opportunity. If you have XYZ problem, you say, this is an opportunity for me to use this for my self-empowerment. Okay? And I don't mean it in an egotistical way. You know, how can I use a situation to my benefit? I mean it in a holistic way, okay? In a positive way, in a win-win situation. But most of all, you're going to be looking to empower yourself and say, every problem is going to be an opportunity. Every difficult situation, you're going to use it for your benefit. And you have to start using your imagination. Start imagining. If you can't, you know, if you're stuck, there is always an opportunity. You just haven't found it yet. And if you don't know how, find someone who's going to help you find that opportunity. Because there's always an opportunity in a difficult thing to make your life better or to make another person's life better. I mean, you'll see this throughout history. Great people use all their defeats to make them stronger. Okay? And I want you to start developing this stance in life. It's a life stance. It's a life perspective. And this position will help you overcome any difficulty and welcome difficulties even. You say, okay, bring them on. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use this to become a better person. I'm going to use it to become more loving. I'm going to use it to share with others. I'm going to do it to become more successful. You are just fueling me, and you're giving me, you know, talking to the problem or talking to the person creating the problem. Use it as fuel. Use it to ignite your passion, okay? And do not accept self-wallowing and self-commiseration. You know what I mean? Oh, poor me. I mean, we can go through the oh, poor me, but we have to get out of it. Like I said in the first video, do you really want to reformat your software? Do you want to reformat your disk? This is the essential question. If you haven't answered that with a resounding yes, then any problem that you have, you're going to tumble into self-misery and self-depreciation. So that will just mean that you haven't made the commitment yet to building yourself. So if you catch yourself self-wallowing, self-miserizing, and finding always what's wrong with the world, you have to look in and say, how am I going to use this problem for something better, for me and for the others involved? How am I going to use this to make me stronger? And I tell you, there are live examples. There are moving stories all over the place. All you have to do is look even on the YouTube, and you have to use these as your role models. You know, I find there's no other choice really in life. Either you're going to go forward or you're going to always be looking backward. You're going to go forward in confidence, or you're going to always be looking backwards in regret. Okay? The past is the past. What choices are you going to do from now on? And you have to stick to that. You have to be very, as I said, fundamental about that. And don't accept anything less. You say, this problem is an opportunity. If you want self-confidence, if you want to build your self-confidence, you have to be using all the experiences that are coming towards you for your benefit. Okay? Thank you very much for listening. I hope I haven't, scared you with my strictness today. But we're just giving one by one these tools for building the self-confidence.